Chapter 1. Master your time. Have you ever felt like time is slipping away no matter how hard you try to manage it? The truth is, time is your most valuable resource, and mastering it requires more than just a calendar. It's about making intentional decisions that align with your priorities and values. As the saying goes, time is what we want most, but what we use worst. Meet Sarah, a busy professional juggling work, family, and personal commitments. Despite her best efforts to manage her time, she constantly felt overwhelmed. She was always putting out fires and never had time for what mattered most. It wasn't until she learned how to take control of her time that things started to shift. She implemented simple strategies that allowed her to align her actions with her long-term goals, and as a result, she experienced more focus, peace, and productivity. Here's how you can master your time. Prioritize your tasks. The key to mastering your time is learning how to prioritize effectively. Begin by identifying the tasks that align with your highest priorities, then focus on those. First, use tools like the Eisenhower Matrix, which categorizes tasks into urgent versus important. For example, answering emails may be urgent, but it's rarely important. Tasks like strategic planning or self-development might be less urgent, but are far more important in the long run. This shift in perspective will help you make decisions that are in line with your goals. Time block your day. Time blocking involves scheduling specific chunks of time for different activities throughout your day. By dedicating uninterrupted time to deep work, meetings, or personal time, you create a structured day that minimizes distractions. Sarah, for example, started setting aside mornings for focused work, afternoons for meetings, and evenings for family and relaxation. This approach made her day more predictable and allowed her to feel in control. Eliminate time wasters. Everyone has distractions, social media, unnecessary meetings, or tasks that don't add value. Identifying these time wasters is the first step toward reclaiming your day. Keep a time log for a week and track where your time goes. Once you've identified patterns, set boundaries. For instance, limit social media usage to specific time slots or say no to meetings that don't align with your goals. Cutting out distractions helps you focus on what truly matters. Say no with confidence. One of the most important skills in mastering your time is the ability to say no. It's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitting because you want to be helpful or liked, but this can lead to burnout. Instead of saying yes to every request, learn to evaluate opportunities based on how they fit with your priorities. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about making space for what's truly important. Create routines and rituals. Routines help automate decisions, freeing up mental energy for more important tasks. Start your day with a morning ritual that prepares you mentally and physically for the day ahead. For example, a quick workout, meditation, or reading for 15 minutes can set a positive tone. Similarly, having an evening routine to wind down ensures you get enough rest and reset for the next day. Consistent routines lead to better time management and help you stay on track with your goals. Set clear boundaries. Mastering time also involves protecting your time from others. Communicate your availability clearly to coworkers, friends, and family. If you need uninterrupted focus time, block it off on your calendar and make it non-negotiable. This helps create a structure that allows you to be more productive and ensures that others respect your time. Use technology wisely. Technology can be both a blessing and a curse when it comes to time management. Use apps that help you stay organized, like task managers or calendar apps. However, be mindful of technology that leads to time wasted. Set limits for screen time or turn off notifications when you need to focus. Use technology to support your goals, not distract you from them. Review and reflect. At the end of each week, take a moment to review your time management. Reflect on what went well and what could be improved. Did you stick to your priorities? Were there time wasters you didn't notice before? This weekly review helps you adjust and refine your approach, ensuring you stay aligned with your long-term objectives. Time is an illusion. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, but how we use those hours determines our success and happiness. By mastering your time, you reclaim your power and unlock your full potential. When you make time your ally, you can create the life you truly desire. And to Chapter 2, Protect Your Energy. Have you ever wondered why some days you feel unstoppable while others leave you drained? The secret lies in protecting and replenishing your energy. Oprah Winfrey once said, "You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first." Meet James, an ambitious entrepreneur who was always on. He worked late, said yes to every request, and prided himself on being busy. But burnout hit hard, leaving him exhausted and unproductive. His turning point came when he started identifying energy drainers like endless meetings and toxic relationships and replacing them with energizing habits. Here's how you can protect your energy. Set boundaries. Boundaries are essential for preserving your energy. Start by identifying tasks or interactions that leave you feeling drained. Then, practice saying no to low-priority requests. For example, if colleagues frequently interrupt you with non-urgent matters, set specific times when you're available and communicate those limits clearly. By setting boundaries, you create space for what truly matters, preventing burnout and increasing your productivity. Practice self-care. Self-care is the foundation of sustained energy. Prioritize quality sleep, nutritious meals, and regular exercise. For instance, a 10-minute walk outdoors can improve your mood and boost your focus. Simple habits like staying hydrated or practicing deep breathing exercises can significantly enhance your physical and mental well-being. Remember, self-care is not indulgent. It's necessary for showing up as your best self. Create an energy budget. Just as you monitor your finances, assess how you spend your energy daily. Keep a journal for a week, noting activities or interactions that energize or exhaust you. Once patterns emerge, adjust your schedule to minimize energy-draining tasks and prioritize activities that recharge you. For instance, if prolonged social media use leaves you feeling depleted, set app usage limits or schedule a digital detox. An energy budget ensures you allocate your resources wisely, maintaining balance and vitality. Focus on quality connections. Positive relationships can recharge your emotional energy, while negative ones drain it. Reflect on your social circle and identify individuals who uplift and inspire you. Make time for these meaningful connections through regular phone calls, coffee meetups, or shared activities. On the other hand, learn to distance yourself from toxic relationships or minimize contact when necessary. Building a supportive network enhances your emotional resilience. Manage your environment. Your surroundings greatly impact your energy and levels. A cluttered space can overwhelm your mind, while an organized and inviting environment fosters calm and focus. Take time to declutter your workspace. Add personal touches like family photos or inspirational quotes, and incorporate natural elements like plants or sunlight. Creating a positive environment boosts your energy and enhances your productivity. Take regular breaks. Breaks are not a luxury, they're a necessity. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. During breaks, step away from your screen, stretch, or practice mindfulness. These pauses prevent fatigue and improve concentration, ensuring you maintain peak performance throughout the day. Energy isn't infinite, but when you protect it, you'll have more to give to the people and projects that matter most. By making intentional choices about where your energy goes, you can create a sustainable, fulfilling rhythm to your life. Chapter 3. Align your goals. Have you ever set a goal only to find yourself drifting off course a few months later? The problem may not be a lack of motivation. It could be that your goals aren't truly aligned with your values or long-term vision. When your goals are out of alignment, they feel like chores rather than exciting pursuits. But when they're in sync with who you are and where you want to go, they become the fuel that propels you forward. Consider Jake, an ambitious professional who set high-reaching goals each year, only to feel discouraged by his lack of progress. After much reflection, he realized his goals weren't aligned with his deeper purpose. For example, he focused heavily on career success without considering how it would impact his personal life and well-being. Once he re-evaluated his goals, Jake focused on what truly mattered, creating a balanced life where career success, family, and self-care could coexist harmoniously. His new approach gave him renewed motivation and a clearer path to success. Here's how you can align your goals. Clarify your core values. Before setting any goals, it's crucial to understand what truly matters to you. Take time to reflect on your core values. These are the principles that guide your actions and decisions. Do you value family time, personal growth, financial freedom, or making a positive impact? Once you identify your core values, make sure your goals reflect them. For example, if health is a top value, make sure your fitness goals are prioritized. This alignment creates a sense of purpose and makes goal achievement feel fulfilling rather than forced. Visualize your future. The clearer your vision for the future, the easier it is to align your goals with that vision. Take a few minutes each day to visualize your ideal life in detail. Where are you living? What are you doing? Who are you with? This process of envisioning your future can be transformative. It allows you to see the big picture and connect your short-term goals to your long-term vision. Visualizing success helps you stay motivated and makes the path toward your goals feel more meaningful. Set SMART goals. The SMART framework is a powerful tool for setting clear, actionable goals. Each goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like, "I want to be healthier," make it specific. "I will exercise for 30 minutes, 5 times a week for the next 3 months." SMART goals create a sense of direction and make it easier to track progress, giving you a concrete plan to follow. Break big goals into smaller steps. Achieving big goals can feel overwhelming if you don't break them down into manageable tasks. Take your long-term vision and deconstruct it into smaller, actionable steps. If your goal is to start a business, for example, your smaller steps might include researching your industry, writing a business plan, and securing funding. These smaller steps create momentum, helping you stay on track without feeling burdened by the scale of the overall goal. Regularly review and adjust. Alignment isn't a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. As you pursue your goals, regularly review your progress and ask yourself if they're still aligned with your evolving values and vision. If not, don't be afraid to adjust them. Life changes, and so do our priorities. For example, if your career-focused goals begin to interfere with your health or relationships, take a step back and realign your approach. Regular reviews ensure that your goals remain relevant and inspiring. Create a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people and resources that support your goals. If you're striving for financial independence, seek out financial advisors, mentors, or communities that share the same values and goals. If your goal is to improve your health, consider joining a fitness group or connecting with others who are on the same journey. A supportive environment keeps you accountable, motivated, and focused on your path. Practice, patience, and persistence. Alignment doesn't guarantee instant success. It's important to remember that achieving meaningful goals takes time. Stay committed to your vision and don't be discouraged by setbacks. The most rewarding goals are often the hardest to achieve. As you continue to pursue your goals, practice patience and trust in the process. Persistence is key. If you stay focused on your aligned goals, the results will come. Celebrate your wins. Recognize and celebrate each milestone along the way. Whether big or small, every step forward deserves acknowledgement. Celebrating your wins reinforces the connection between your actions and your long-term vision, giving you the motivation to keep going. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of future goals and forget to appreciate how far you've come. When your goals are aligned with your values and vision, achieving them becomes a natural process, not a struggle. By aligning your goals with what truly matters to you, you create a clear, purpose-driven path towards success. It's not just about achieving more. It's about achieving what's most meaningful and fulfilling in your life. Chapter 4. Design your daily routine. Do you ever feel like your day is controlling you instead of the other way around? A lack of routine can lead to scattered energy and wasted time. A well-designed daily routine, however, can transform your day into a series of intentional actions that move you closer to your goals. It's not about rigid schedules. It's about creating a flow that enhances productivity, well-being, and joy. Take Lisa, for example. She was always reacting to her day, answering emails first thing in the morning, attending meetings at random times, and finishing the day feeling unaccomplished. Her productivity was all over the place, and she couldn't seem to catch up. After deciding to design her daily routine with intention, Lisa started her mornings with a consistent ritual, set aside time for deep work, and carved out space for self-care. Over time, she realized that a carefully crafted routine didn't just improve her productivity, it gave her a sense of control and balance in her life. Here's how you can design your daily routine. Start with a morning ritual. How you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A consistent morning ritual can help you feel energized, grounded, and ready to tackle your day. Start by waking up at the same time each day to establish a routine. Then, incorporate activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, whether it's a short workout, journaling, meditation, or reading. A morning ritual is your opportunity to center yourself before the chaos of the day takes over. Plan your day the night before. Designing your day doesn't just happen in the morning, it begins the night before. Spend 10 minutes at the end of each day to plan the next one. Look at your calendar, prioritize your tasks, and set clear intentions for what you want to accomplish. This practice helps you wake up with a clear direction and ensures you're not scrambling to figure out what to do first thing in the morning. Time block for focus. Time blocking is a powerful technique to create structure in your day. Dedicate specific time slots for different tasks, such as focused work, meetings, or personal time. For example, you might block off the first 2 hours of your day for deep work, followed by a break, and then meetings in the afternoon. By grouping similar tasks together and removing distractions, you create a rhythm that enhances productivity and minimizes stress. Prioritize what matters most. When designing your routine, start by identifying your most important tasks, the ones that align with your long-term goals. Once you've identified them, make sure these tasks take precedence in your day. For instance, if building your business is a top priority, schedule uninterrupted time for strategic planning and creative work before responding to emails or attending meetings. By tackling your most important tasks early, you ensure they don't get pushed aside. Incorporate breaks and downtime. Productivity doesn't mean working non-stop. To maintain high levels of focus and creativity, it's essential to incorporate breaks throughout your day. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work in focused bursts followed by short breaks. Schedule at least one longer break during the day to recharge, whether that's a walk, a healthy lunch, or time to disconnect. These breaks allow you to reset, reduce stress, and return to work with a fresh perspective. Set boundaries around distractions. Distractions can quickly derail your day, especially in a world full of notifications and interruptions. Identify common distractions in your routine and set clear boundaries. For example, turn off social media, notifications during work hours, or set specific times when you'll check your emails. Inform your family, co-workers, or friends of your availability so they respect your focused work time. These boundaries help you stay on track and protect your energy. Create a wind-down routine. Just as a strong morning ritual sets you up for a successful day, a wind-down routine helps you end your day on a peaceful note. Establish a series of calming activities to prepare your mind and body for rest, whether that's reading a book, doing light stretches, or practicing deep breathing. A consistent wind-down routine signals to your body that it's time to relax, ensuring you get restorative sleep and wake up refreshed. Flexibility is key. While routines are incredibly valuable, it's important to allow room for flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and some days will require adjustments. Having a routine doesn't mean being rigid. It's about building a structure that supports your goals while allowing for spontaneity. If an unexpected event arises, adjust your schedule accordingly, but make sure to prioritize your most important activities. Flexibility ensures you don't become frustrated when things don't go as planned. Reflect and revise. Your routine should evolve as your goals and circumstances change. At the end of each week, take some time to reflect on what worked well and what didn't. Are there tasks you consistently put off? Is there something you need more time for? By regularly reviewing your routine, you can identify areas for improvement and make adjustments to keep your day aligned with your goals. A well-designed daily routine isn't about overloading yourself with tasks. It's about creating a flow that supports your productivity, well-being, and aspirations. When you design a routine that's intentional and aligned with your values, you take control of your time, energy, and goals. Chapter 5. Build resilient habits. Have you ever started a new habit with great enthusiasm, only to let it slip after a few weeks? It's easy to get excited about making changes, but building lasting habits requires more than just motivation. It's about resilience, the ability to stick with your commitments, even when life gets challenging. The key to resilience lies in developing habits that are simple, sustainable, and aligned with your values. Take Sarah, for example. She had always wanted to exercise regularly, but every time she started a new fitness routine, life would get in the way, and she'd give up. One day, she realized the issue wasn't her lack of willpower. It was that she hadn't built a habit that was sustainable. Sarah shifted her approach. She started with short, manageable workouts, made them part of her routine, and celebrated her progress. Over time, exercising became second nature, not because she was more disciplined, but because she built a resilient habit. Here's how you can build resilient habits. Start small. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build new habits is starting too big. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, start small. Want to read more? Start with just 10 minutes a day. Want to improve your diet? Begin by incorporating one healthy meal a day. Small wins create momentum and, over time, those small actions compound into significant changes. The goal is to make the habit so easy that you can't help but succeed. Make it consistent. Resilient habits thrive on consistency. It's not about doing something perfectly every day, but about doing it regularly. The more consistent you are, the more likely the habit will stick. Set a specific time for your habit each day, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. Consistency builds momentum, and as your habit becomes part of your routine, you'll find it harder to break. Use the power of triggers. One of the easiest ways to build a resilient habit is by associating it with something you already do regularly. This is called habit stacking. For example, if you want to drink more water, do it right after your morning coffee. Or if you want to stretch every evening, do it right after dinner. Linking a new habit to an existing one helps reinforce it, making it feel like a natural part of your day. Focus on identity, not just outcomes. Rather than focusing solely on the outcome, e.g., losing weight or getting fit, shift your focus to the type of person you want to become. Instead of saying, "I want to work out more," reframe it as, "I am someone who prioritizes my health." When you align your habits with your identity, you start to take pride in the process, not just the results. This mindset shift makes the habit feel more ingrained in who you are, making it easier to stick with in the long term. Track your progress. Tracking your progress is a powerful tool to build resilience. It gives you a visual reminder of how far you've come and reinforces your commitment. Use a habit tracker app, a journal, or a simple calendar to mark off each day you successfully complete your habit. Each check-in serves as a small win, motivating you to keep going. Plus, seeing your progress in black and white creates a sense of accomplishment that fuels your persistence. Be kind to yourself. Building a new habit isn't always smooth sailing. There will be days when you fall short or face obstacles. Instead of beating yourself up, practice self-compassion. Understand that setbacks are part of the process. The key is to get back on track as soon as possible, without judgment. The more forgiving you are, the more resilient you'll become in the face of challenges. Resilient habits aren't about perfection, they're about persistence. Accountability is key. Having someone to hold you accountable can significantly increase your chances of success. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or colleague, and check in with them regularly. Alternatively, find an accountability partner who shares similar goals. When you know someone else is rooting for you, it can provide the extra push you need to stay consistent, especially when your motivation wanes. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is progress, and celebrating those small victories is essential for building resilient habits. Whether it's a simple yay to yourself or a reward, like a relaxing bath or a favorite treat, acknowledging your efforts reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely you'll keep going. The celebration doesn't have to be big. What matters is that you recognize your achievements and keep the momentum going. Anticipate obstacles. Life isn't predictable, and there will be times when your routine is interrupted. The key to building resilience is anticipating potential obstacles and planning ahead. If you know you'll be traveling for work, plan how to stick with your habit while on the road. If you're going through a stressful period, find ways to simplify your routine so you can continue without feeling overwhelmed. Being prepared allows you to maintain your habits even when things don't go as planned. Focus on progress, not perfection. Building resilient habits is not about doing everything flawlessly. It's about making steady progress. Celebrate the fact that you're taking consistent action, even if things don't always go perfectly. Over time, your resilience will grow as you continue to push through challenges and setbacks, turning small actions into lasting, transformative habits. Building resilient habits isn't about sheer willpower. It's about designing habits that are sustainable and deeply connected to your values. When you make small, consistent changes that align with who you want to become, you build a foundation for long-term success. Resilience comes from the daily actions you take, and the more you stick with it, the stronger your habits and your sense of self will become. Chapter 6. Stay in control. In a world full of distractions, demands, and unpredictable challenges, staying in control can feel like a constant battle. But true control isn't about rigidly micromanaging every aspect of your life. It's about mastering your responses, making intentional choices, and creating systems that empower you to stay on track no matter what life throws your way. The key is to focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Take Matt, for example. He was always reactive, feeling overwhelmed by his never-ending to-do list and the constant interruptions at work. One day, he realized that while he couldn't control every external factor, he could control how he responded to them. Matt shifted from a reactive mindset to a proactive one, taking charge of his schedule, priorities, and emotional responses. By staying focused on what he could control, he gained a sense of empowerment and productivity that transformed his work and life. Here's how you can stay in control. Focus on your circle of influence. The first step to staying in control is recognizing what's within your control and what's not. Author Stephen Covey coined the concept of the circle of influence, which refers to the things you can directly impact, and the circle of concern, which refers to things outside your control. For example, you can't control the weather, the actions of others, or the stock market, but you can control your responses, your mindset, and the actions you take. Focus your energy on your circle of influence and stop wasting time and emotional energy on things outside of it. Set clear priorities. When everything seems urgent, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Staying in control means getting clear on your priorities and making decisions that align with them. Identify what truly matters to you, whether it's spending time with family, focusing on career goals, or prioritizing self-care. Once you've clarified your priorities, let them guide your decisions. Say no to activities and requests that don't align with your values or goals. Setting clear priorities helps you stay on track and ensures that you're always working on what matters most. Plan your day, every day. A plan is your roadmap to control. Every morning, take a few minutes to map out your day. Identify your top 3 priorities and the specific actions you need to take to accomplish them. This doesn't mean scheduling every minute of your day, but having a clear sense of direction. When you plan your day, you take charge of your time instead of letting the day control you. Even if the unexpected happens, having a plan gives you a starting point to course correct and stay focused. Create routines and systems. Systems create structure, and structure creates control. Routines and systems simplify decision-making and reduce stress. For example, creating a morning routine ensures that you start your day with clarity and intention. Having a consistent way to manage emails, meetings, and tasks helps you avoid feeling like you're constantly reacting. The more systems you create, whether for managing your finances, your health, or your work, the more control you have over the big picture, and the less overwhelmed you'll feel by day-to-day tasks. Master your emotional responses. Emotional control is one of the most powerful tools for staying in control. When you react impulsively, it's easy to feel out of control and overwhelmed. Instead, practice emotional awareness. Pause before reacting. To challenging situations, take a deep breath and choose your response intentionally. Ask yourself, what's the best way to respond here? By mastering your emotional responses, you take back control over how situations affect you, making it easier to stay calm, clear, and effective, no matter the circumstances. Use the power of no. The ability to say no is a cornerstone of staying in control. When you say yes to everything, you spread yourself thin and lose control over your time and energy. Practice saying no to commitments that don't align with your priorities or values. Saying no isn't selfish. It's a way of protecting your energy and ensuring that you can fully invest in what matters most. By being intentional with your yeses and nos, you can maintain control over your schedule and your life. Embrace flexibility. While planning is essential, rigidity can lead to frustration when things don't go as expected. Staying in control doesn't mean adhering to a plan at all costs. It means being flexible and adaptable when life throws you curveballs. If your plans change, adjust and move forward. Flexibility gives you the resilience to maintain control, even in the face of uncertainty, allowing you to navigate challenges without losing your sense of direction. Take ownership of your decisions. The more you take ownership of your decisions, the more in control you become. Instead of blaming external circumstances, take full responsibility for the choices you make. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong, but rather acknowledging your power to make decisions and learn from them. When you own your decisions, you feel empowered and less like a victim of your circumstances. Eliminate distractions. Distractions are one of the biggest thieves of control. Social media, constant notifications, and multitasking can all take you off course and leave you feeling scattered. To stay in control, create environments where distractions are minimized. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode when working. Set specific times for checking emails and batch similar tasks together. By eliminating distractions, you can stay focused on what matters most and maintain a sense of control over your time. Reflect and adjust. Staying in control doesn't mean never deviating from your plan. It means having the awareness to reflect. regularly and make adjustments as needed. At the end of each day or week, take time to reflect on your progress. What went well? What didn't? What can you adjust moving forward? This process of reflection allows you to course correct and stay in control of your goals and priorities, ensuring that you're always moving in the right direction. Staying in control is less about managing everything perfectly and more about managing what matters most. It's about focusing on your responses, setting clear priorities, and creating systems that empower you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and confidence. By mastering your time, emotions, and choices, you'll find yourself in control of not just your day, but your life. Chapter 7. Life by Design. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing that your actions, decisions, and habits are all aligned with your deepest values and most important goals. This is the essence of living life by design. A life where you take control of your time, energy, and goals, shaping each day with intention and focus. Throughout this book, we've explored how to create this life by design. We began with mastering your time, learning how to prioritize and manage your day so that you have space for what truly matters. Then, we moved to protecting your energy, understanding how to guard your physical, emotional, and mental resources so that you can show up at your best. We looked at aligning your goals, ensuring that your actions are in harmony with your deepest desires and your long-term vision. We designed daily routines that support your ambitions, and we built resilient habits that allow you to stay consistent, even in the face of challenges. Finally, we discussed staying in control, taking responsibility for your choices, and maintaining focus despite distractions. Now, as we bring all of these pieces together, you can see that life by design is not just about managing time, energy, or goals in isolation. It's about integrating all of these elements into a holistic approach. It's about consciously creating a life that reflects who you are, what you value, and where you want to go. Here's a quick recap of the key principles that will guide you in designing your life. Master your time. Be intentional with how you spend your time. Prioritize what aligns with your values, and eliminate distractions that don't contribute to your purpose. The more you control your time, the more you control your life. Protect your energy. Recognize what drains you and what fuels you. Set boundaries, practice self-care, and cultivate positive relationships. Guarding your energy ensures that you have the vitality needed to pursue your goals. Align your goals. Your goals should reflect what matters most to you. Align them with your values and your vision for the future. When your goals are in sync with your true desires, you'll find greater clarity and motivation. Design your daily routine. A well-designed routine supports your big picture goals. Build habits that make your vision a reality, ensuring that your daily actions are aligned with your long-term ambitions. Build resilient habits. Consistency is the key to success. Create habits that keep you on track, even when life gets challenging. Resilient habits build the foundation for long-term progress and success. Stay in control. Life is full of distractions and unexpected changes. Take responsibility for your choices and focus on what you can control. Stay disciplined, maintain perspective, and keep your goals front and center. Life by design is an ongoing journey. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making conscious decisions every day. To create the life you truly want, the power lies in your hands, in your choices, your habits, and the way you show up each day. As you move forward, remember that the key to living life by design is not to chase after external markers of success, but to create a life that feels meaningful to you, one where you're living true to your values, your purpose, and your vision. So, take control. Reflect on your goals, protect your energy, design your daily routines, and build the resilient habits that will carry you forward. Life by design is a life lived intentionally, your life on your terms. You have the power to create it,